What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Rooster Retro Show. My name is Rue, and you are watching Chrono Trigger. This is video 8, part 8. I'm not really sure what chapter we're on. I think we're still in the middle of Tata and the Frog, though. But on the last episode, we got a piece of the mythical Masamune. That's going to be hard to say. Mythical Masamune. And here's Tata. Here's that kid that we, oh, sorry, thought he'd sell it. Everyone started calling him a hero because he had the heroes in metal. But way to go. I just can't fake it any longer. I'm no hero. I'm so ashamed. Scoundrel! Oh, his father's pissed. Hey, it's okay, man. Don't worry about it. Gotta keep my feet on the ground. Listen to you. Who was going around telling everyone that you raised a hero. Nice family there. I guess this is Grampy. Oh, my grandson. He secretly told me my next goal is to command the super legendary spaceship XRRX. What? What the fuck does that mean? I think you guys are listening and maybe spawning a little bit too much into your kids' whatchamacallit, their imagination. You might want to ease back on that. Yeah, keep it on the ground, buddy. Okay, but we do know who actually might have some answers about the piece of the blade, so let's go visit Frog. Over here in his forest home. Is there anything over here? No, didn't think so. Don't know if I checked there last time or not. You never really know when there's something around. There might be something there. But anyway, thee hath returned with the hero medal. And okay, so he even knew about the kid. He didn't give a shit. It's also broken. Please leave now. Get out of my house. Oh, okay, so now we can access what he's been standing next to. And he's got the hilt. He's got the handle of the sword. Okay, so in case this is unclear about why someone's name would be on a sword in Japan, that's what you do. You, the maker, it's like their maker's mark or something. Some people have a mark, some people put their name, engrave it, and sometimes it's really small and it's near the, well, the handle, the hilt, it's near the guard. Yeah, I forgot what all the terms are, but that's kind of why that's. It's not like it's written really big, like up and down the blade or anything. Kind of like how I used to think as a kid. I'm like, how do you gonna put all those letters on a sword? You know, they only show the handle, so I'm thinking, is it on the handle? This Masamune the whole time's just got this dude's name on it. Melchior, here you go. The Melchior blade. See, that's what it would have been called, but no, it was just his mark. You see that on katanas. That's what you see that on. Today you learned on Random Knowledge with Rube. So yeah, it would, like I said, it would be small. It would be small. What's going on here? Oh, okay, I'm resting. I went on a rant about swords. I'm sorry. My sword nerd is showing. I'll put it back. Here's another one of them boxes. I just like to do it to play the music. I know what they're gonna say every time, but it's a neat little, you know, I like it. I like the little creepy tune. I like it. All right, nothing else really new here. So we are gonna continue on. So we need to go figure out why Melchior's name has been engraved as a marking on this blade. Alright, finally some battle skipping. Yeah, I'm not gonna torture people with this every single time because you're kind of coming in and out of this area a lot. It seems this is definitely a high traffic time area. There is something though that I forgot. I probably could have gone and picked this up last time. As soon as all these little beams of light are opened up. No, not Medina. I want to go back to the future because there is, yeah, I think it's Protodome. If you walk in, there's a power tab on the floor. It doesn't spawn in the first time you get there, but when you go back, it's there. So. I think this is where it is. Yeah, you just kind of just walk around until you hear it ting. You don't even see it. This was a tricky one. This one's hidden well. Very well hidden. Yeah, we'll give it to Chrono. Makes sense. And I'm still gonna save that other one for Frog. Whenever we get him back. Probably, you know, I don't really need to probably, but just the added boost. This would be a nice little boost. Okay, so there's that. Just something to pick up. Like I said, you probably could have gone, if you're following along, you could get this at any time. I think once you have access to those beams of light. Or at least to when that one time period opens up, which I don't think you have. Yeah, you can't even until after the future anyway, so. I'm ready, Chrono. Yeah, we'll take Robo this time. And, God, as much as I hate to part with Marley, I think I'm going to take Luca as well. Robo, like I said before, has some pretty decent heals on his own. And as far as, like, a multi-targeting healer, he's better than Marley. He's just not the best single target. Marley's got that in the bag. She's single target heals all day. No, I guess I won't take him. Well, yeah, okay, you know what? I will take him, but not now. I want Marley and Luca for story stuff. We're going back to our present time period, so I want my present time party to be with me just for story purposes. It would make sense that these guys were here. Here we go, Chapter 12, The Rare Red Rock. What does that mean? We will find out here in about a couple minutes. They say the same, John. Oh, I don't know why I talked to them again. You know, like I said before, I had skipped it last time, but I'll go to it this time. You can go to this portion here. It's just a quick little cutscene. Anytime, from the moment you arrive in Medina. I forgot why I skipped it last time. I think I had space issue or just time constraints when I didn't skip any battles. So I don't know. But yeah, it's really not much. It's just a bunch of mystics chanting and worshiping their lord, Magus, the Great, Magus the Great, Magus the Mystic. I don't know. It's implied mysticism. But anyway, we know where Melchior lives, so that's where we're gonna go next. Over to Melchior's hut. I somehow in my head put that to house, but on my sidebar, I don't know why I didn't put hut. Usually I'm pretty right on the money with these. I'm gonna try to be as close to the game as possible, but I have a problem with the word hut, I guess. That makes sense because Pizza Hut could kiss my ass. They always screw up my pizza, man. Always. I'm a Papa John's kind of person. No politics. All that bullshit aside. Good sauce. There we go. Enough about friggin' pizza. Is it possible to reforge the blade? Yes. It might be possible if we could get our hands on some Dreamstone, which the sword is made of. Okay, so what, when, where, how, and why? It was a rare redstone used for a very, very long time, okay? Thanks. Any other helpful hints? Doubt you'll ever find the reds. Thanks. Anything new to sell? Nah, he's got the same stuff. What am I doing on items? I could probably afford a couple. 11. 5 heals, 6 shelters. Okay, that's fine. Get some mids. Never had too many of those. We're officially, I believe, done with tonics now. And you also don't have to run back through the cave now. Now you can just go back through the closet. So that's what I am going to do. Hello, friends. Goodbye, friends. Thanks for letting us use your wardrobe, pantry, whatever this is, during our adventure. You don't get enough time in the limelight. Thank you, imps. Alright, so our journey now is to go, what? Not really clear what we're supposed to do. So let's talk to Old Man. Old Man's got Dreamstone. I've heard of it. It's a prehistoric mineral. You might find it way back in the prehistoric era. Wonderful. It's time to go really far into the past. No, not that. That's regular. There we go. Mystic Mountain, 65 million BC. I believe, again, this opens up when these beams of light open up. You can go in here and check out this area a little early if you want, but there's no story need or reason to come here until now, so I didn't until now. Oh god, what's happening? They're all green and scaly. What are those? Little green men. Oh god, 5 of them. 5 reptites. Ooh, what are we gonna do to them? Okay, I'm not quite prepared. Let's just try lightning, like I have no idea if that's gonna work or not. Ouch, yikes, 1 shot with the lightning. How about you guys with the antipode? You wanna knock out 2 more for me? Thank you, ladies. Oh, I guess I forgot to switch back to Robo. Oh well. Alright, 2 to go. Yeah, let's pop a Cyclone off, see if that does any. See how physical attacks. Are physical attacks gonna be a thing again? Hey, that was just normal. There we go. At least we're back to normal. God, for the longest time, there's just so many enemies. Magic only, magic only. Sometimes you just want to fight. And it seems like they're pretty resistant. They have a higher defense, I think, than some others, so they're not completely you know, absorb it to your, not absorb it, that's not the right word, but you know what I mean, like, it's just opposite of using magic. Shit. Learn dual tech ice sword. Have to show that off. Coming up soon. Oh my god, we're outnumbered. Yeah, we're outnumbered, that's a lot of them. Oh, go get him, wild lady. Go get him. Goodness, she is tough. Who is that woman? Right here during the PlayStation version, there's a cutscene, I think. Or maybe it's after this fight. I can't remember where, but there's a cutscene. There's an anime cutscene. Toriyama style. Yeah, lightning seems to be doing the trick, so I'm going to keep using it. And those guys are, yeah, there's 2 more of them. Use the same strategy as before, just wipe out the groups. This is pretty much your only way of multi-targeting with spells, unless that spell itself is just an all hit everything. It's either all, or if you want to get multiples, you gotta have them grouped up. But I'm sure you need that. Seeing as how we're already on like part 8 of this series. Ahead in the chapters too. So take that, Reptite. And if you're noticing, we're getting some other little extra items. I'll touch on that as it becomes more relevant, though. But Petal, that was what we just got. So that's just one thing. Whoa, hey, hello. Frisky. Oh, no, she's cool. You strong. What name? I don't know how I'm gonna do this voice. There's no good way of doing this. Me, Isla. Isla like strong people. So Isla like Chrono. Get away from her, Chrono. I think she likes you. Oh, yeah. You strong, too. Isla respects strong people. Men and women. Oh, brother. Where have they been keeping her? Okay, again, another difference in translation. This is a bisexuality joke being made here. In Japan, anyway. And obviously, the American translation did not get that joke. But that's kind of what's going on here. They have no sense of that in the prehistoric times. Who cares? Who gives a shit? That's kind of the way I feel about it. The cavemen have it right. Type. Stones? Plenty stones. Here they're at village. You say plenty. Ioka village, this way. Okay, follow the monkey lady. That's not a tail. It's a, there's a treasure chest. Don't miss it because they're kind of camouflaged in this area. I think that's part of her scarf. But it looks like a tail. It's just to add to her ferility. Is that the word I'm gonna use? Ferility. I hope that's correct. If not, I don't care. Ah, yes, another observation. Lightning working well against other dinosaur-type animals. Something to take note of. Write that shit down. Ooh, Antipode. We'll get him in a good group this time. Yeah, magic's still working. Regular attacks work. Okay, so they really don't have, Ooh, God, that hurt. Nice! I guess they don't either like ice or fire or both. Alright, let's see if, did I just get a counter off? I think that was a counter. Yeah, because I wanted to slash through them, see how slash worked out. Not so good, so doesn't really matter. Looks like physical was the way to go there. Oh, yeah. Killwalla. That's an interesting name. Hello, little Killwalla. We got a little bit of level up action there, Chrono and Luca. I always used to think that those were headless dinosaurs. this is the way the sprite looks, but they got their heads down like they're about to knock each other on the foreheads kind of thing. But yeah, it just looks weird at that angle. It's like, what are these? What kind of dinosaurs are these? The headless variety. Drink sweet water? Yes, I will. There we go. Sweetwater lady can, There's a couple different Sweetwaters that I know of. It doesn't look like she sells guitars, so the other one I'm gonna have to assume is, that IPA beer. Sweetwater 420. Oh man, we're just learning all kinds of shit today. Beer, the other thing. I'm just kind of walking around checking out the huts. Here we go. Here's a older gentleman. You strange. Have stuff. Okay. Thunder stun all dinosaurs. I was waiting for that. There we go. So yeah, using lightning against dinosaur type enemies will stun them. They have extreme weakness to lightning for some reason. is there any real life relevance to that? I mean, I think about these episodes before I do them. I don't always do the commentary, prior. I kind of try to keep it up to date in case there's comments and questions. But, yeah, so I didn't really research anything. Is there something in real life about reptiles and lightning? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Listen, all new friends here. Strongman, Chrono. Friends of Chrono, Luca, Marley. Unga! Now, we dance. Oh, yeah. And, oh yeah, I was just kind of standing around there. It doesn't make it imply to you that you're supposed to be able to move, but you have regained control. Chrono, eat, sing, dance. So this is the party. This is the, here at the meeting site where they gather, I guess, the tribes, and have celebrations and such. So very, very cool. I'm down with a night party. Got nice little glowing light effects. Come on, Chrono, let's party. Yeah, I'm partying. Ooga boonga munga meeple. Something. Dance with mountain people. You guys live in the woods. I guess they live everywhere. There's this guy. Oh, there's always one downer in the group. Alright, fine, screw off. I'm gonna talk to you. What's up, Luca? What you doing? Burp. Just chowing down. Drinking. Having some drinks. Marley's having a good time. I'm gonna go dance with Marley at some point here. This is fantastic. I want to dance, yeah. Date number 2. It's kind of the other reason I didn't want to spoil it in the very beginning of the game, dancing around with the same music, mind you. I mean, it is kind of neat that it's there. That's cool. Gets you ready for this. But this is such an important moment. I like this moment. This is great. I'm having a little party time here. Dance with Marley. Getting my date on. So yeah, we're like solid boyfriend and girlfriend now, right? Yep, friend zoned. Yeah. All the looks on Chrono's faces. Yep. Alright. Chrono, you gotta try some poi. I wonder how they knew to translate that to, out of everything that's been translated. That's kind of just an interesting one. Alright, talk to Isla here to drink the Jurassic pork soup. All in Ioka fight. The ones who don't fight go to Laruba village. But the Reptites want to destroy both of the tribes. So, okay, so there's another tribe of humans, and they don't seem to be quite getting along. But the Reptites don't care. They want the end of all the warm-blooded mammals there. Yeah, I guess. Their world. Oh, it looks like Isla just so happens to have the Dreamstone that we need. If we beat her in a fight. A soup fight. A soup battle. Oh, Chrono, I hope you brought your +3 to stomach here. God, that was a bad one. Alright, so I'm not using a turbo controller here. I don't think I am anyway, and if I am, I don't care. Either way, it's really not that terribly hard. You can, if you're just button mashing at a regular pace. She said something there, I missed it, but something will just, either way, I won. Yeah, just mash the button. And then eat one more. Translation to other version. Yes, they are drinking booze. In actuality. That's why now they are hungover. Imagine that, learning about all your childhood heroes. Because all my childhood heroes just so happen to be in RPGs. I don't know if that's sad or not. Yeah, it is. But, you know, I'm not crushed to learn that my teenage idol here, you know, they've got to be at least be in their teenage years, got wasted at a prehistoric party off some freaking go-go juice, so whatever. We were like missing all the, we've been missing all the what my point, that's my point, we've been missing all the little pieces and bits and pieces of stuff there for years. Welcome to Chapter 13. Footsteps, follow! Isla has to tell us something about what's going on. This is her area. Drank too much, slept like a stone. I'm sorry that we're all so terribly hungover, but we have a problem. I like to keep this in mind. Oh, so, okay, real quick though, we are gaining Isla, another party member, sweet. Now I'll take Robo with me, yes. Here we go. Here comes a mega party. This is the heavy hitter party right here. If you want a beast team, now that I've got Isla, I can finally talk about this. This is a beast team. Isla, Robo, and Chrono. They are like the hardest hitters. You can do so much damage with this team. And Robo's got heals, and he can heal everyone at once. So you've got people that can stay alive, and a decent healer, and a decent multi-targeted healer with Chrono. And then I believe later on, probably not yet, but yeah, I keep calling him a multi-healer, but I don't think he is quite yet. He is with Chrono, excuse me. So I'll take that back. So yeah, I'm just making sure I'm doing a little item equipment upgrades here, updates, just making sure everything was kind of good and gravy there. But yeah, okay, so the footsteps follow portion of CT lead us into the forest maze here. Okay, so yeah, you don't really see the footsteps on the world map, of course. They'd probably be too small, but Kino's here. Shocker, the guy who was beset to ruin the mood at the party. Oh, just so happened to take our shit. Out of pure jealousy. Let this be a lesson to you kids. She slapped the shit out of him. You know why I'd punish you? Because you don't like me. Oh, God, if this isn't a reflection of the real world. In prehistoric times at that. Alright, sorry, Isla. That's right. And I don't mean that in a... God, don't take that the wrong way. Jesus Christ, here come the down likes. Just the way they're acting is what I meant. The mental state. You know, not any of the... You know what? I'm just gonna leave it at that. Look up a book, look up the year 2019, and just whatever it tells you, you'll figure out from there. Chase Reptites, get back Chrono stuff. Yeah, anyway, back to the game. Enough of that bull. So yeah, you can just follow these. Okay, again, treasure chests, very, very camouflaged. You gotta really kind of look out for them there. If they're not green, they're gonna be like the same color as the damn ground. Anyway, here's some new enemies. Gold eaglets. Now they aren't dinosaur types. They're bird types. So they're not that lightning thing is not gonna work. It looks like they're pretty decent. Oh god, yeah, you can kick their ass with a physical. Yeah, the physical attack now. Shoot, Robo just might be our weakest right now. Oh god, what did he just switch into? A regular enemy that switches modes? What is this madness? Looks like it turns on a physical defense. Okay, so now we're getting introduced to a mechanic of switching on and off of enemies in the same fight, in the same area, I guess, mind you. Using that as a, yeah, mechanic. Very interesting. Keep that in mind. Got a mid-ether in that treasure box. Looks like the footprints keep going along this way down the trail. The trail becomes a little bit hard to see as we keep going. What's this big bastard? A winged ape. Again, not dinosaur. So the reason I keep saying this is because I want y'all to keep that in mind when we, well, when you come across, like I said, if you're playing through and you come across other enemies like that, in this area, you'll know which ones, just based on what type of enemy they are, you're going to want to use that. Because sometimes it'll be, to your detriment to use magic against non-dinosaur enemies here. That's another thing that we're going to kind of introduce now. Yeah, so going forward, the mechanics are getting a little bit more complicated, I guess. Robo levels up. Good, good. And, yeah, they're going to be throwing a little bit more tricks our way, so eventually there's going to be no more hand-holding of any kind. Not that there really ever was in this game. It's kind of let you progress as you want. You know, it is linear in fashion, but you can do it in the way you want to do it. There are alternates, shoot, every step of the way half the time. There's stuff you can do now, there's stuff you can do later. So, its linearity is definitely, it blurs those lines of being a linear game, is what I'm trying to say. Poorly. Here's more of those headless dinosaurs. See, now I know it. Now I can tell, you know, since they're not on the ground trying to ram each other in the face, that these are runners, and they do indeed have heads. Not just necks with nothing on it. Yeah, see, high defense. Definite high defense. Now, I don't think that Robo's attacks here are going to do much good. Or, not his, well, his attacks either, but his magic, because I believe he's shadow-based. But some techniques might share relativity with, or some kind of synergy with Chrono. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know exactly how that's gonna work. You kind of, it's trial and error. You kind of just kind of find out shit as you go. So, look like I get a dual tech there or something. Something unlocked. I missed it. Mid tonic in the box. And more of these winged crappers. Crappers. I think I'm just running out of slurs to call these creatures. Kill wallas aren't hard. You can take them out, I believe, with just regular attacks. It looked like that's what we were doing earlier. Probably the weakest enemy we're gonna fight in this area. This whole area. Yeah, Isla is, shoot, she's almost, I think even later on, I think she is more powerful than Chrono as far as physical capabilities are. Maybe not all the way, because Chrono does get a pretty supreme weapon at the end of the game, but as far as natural talent, she is a DPS tank, if DPS were to be a thing in this game. A damage tank, just damage, not tank at all, just damage machine. There we go. Alright. That's it. You just really have to just make your way out of the maze. And into the reptite lair. Here's another new area. Let's go exploring. What the hell are these? You'll notice that either they are creating or coming out of holes. So don't be afraid to jump down one. And there's a treasure box right there. God, even in the caves, they're kind of like... I'm just trying to match the background texture as much as I can so you miss it. That's the gimmick here. Hidden and camouflaged goods. Oh, it was Kiss, I think she learned. Yeah, Isla didn't come with any techniques, I don't believe, right off the bat. Unless that was the only one that she came up with. I think it's essentially a heal. It's her only one. Unless she's got a dual spec, dual tech. Duel something with her. Anyway, quick little battle, fight through that. Go down the next hole. Don't miss the treasure box over here in the left corner. Ruby vest. Let's check that out. Nice. Nice improvement. There we go. Give it a Chrono right away. Because we're going to have to fight these things. Now, Ruby vest, I believe, has a fire elemental attached to it. So, being in your armor slot, that means you are going to take less damage from fire. That's awesome, and usually since Chrono's in the front of battles like this, I tend to put that on him. So, since he'll just be taking the brunt of that. And dinosaurs do kind of have, there's like a little bit of a dragon thing, I guess you could say, going on in this game. So yeah, they'll breathe fire at you and shit. So yeah, perfect defense against that. Of course they'd give you something like that here. Alright, got some more goodies. Yeah, as we're going through this area, I'm going to be collecting more of those petals. It's just going to kind of keep happening naturally, so I'm not really paying attention to what I'm getting. But petals, fangs, horn, whatever else, all those are going to be used for a trading sequence. A little later on. Probably not in this episode, but next episode more than likely. Alright, fight these regular reptites. Let's see, am I gonna try out? Ooh, this is a hit all move. Alright, let's see what Chrono and Robo can do. They do good. Excellent. That is an excellent hit everything move, and it seems to be working in this area, so that's gonna kinda be the other thing. Sometimes some of your dual attacks or just your regular magic attacks are not always gonna work in every single area. Or on every single enemy, I should say. More or less in certain areas, since you have certain types that kind of stick to one time period sometimes. You know, you get all your dinosaurs, of course, here in the prehistoric, and funny enough, the other thing that's weak to lightning is the robots in the future, so it fries their circuits to shit. Yeah, and then the other periods have your magic, you know, your present and your Middle Ages are dealing in the magical era of things, well, sort of. I won't spoil everything, there's more to come, just, yeah. It's just neat how they do that, it's kind of neat. Then later on, they're going to mash all that crap together, and we're going to have a good old time. It's awesome. This game rules. I can't praise it high enough. Chrono, wake up, buddy. You're missing all the praises here, homie. I love your game. It really just is a fantastic game. You know? At the beginning, I go back sometimes and I'll watch these and I'm like, what can I do better? On my commentary, how can I make this a little bit different? You know, and I mumble a whole lot, and I got to try to stop doing that. And Sometimes I'll go on a tangent about a story and I'll forget what I'm talking about. I gotta stop doing that. But very first episode when I was talking about that this game takes precedence over Zelda. Let me clarify that a little bit. Hit the piece of paper, ow. Let me clarify that a little bit. This game is better than, in my eyes, just my opinion, than the first. What I meant kind of was like the first like couple Zeldas. Like there's Zelda games I like better than Chrono Trigger. Majora's Mask is one of them. I love that game. That game's gonna make a feature at some point on this channel. I'm waiting for the Zeldas because I want to do. Well, maybe not all the Zeldas. I'm probably gonna start with a live stream of Zelda 1. Because I don't think there's any other way I can really do that. Putting it into a Let's Play format either is going to be too quick or too sloppy or just very too short amount of parts. Kind of like how Mega Man turned out, you know? So, Mega Man should have just been its own. Let's play all the classics. But see, as becoming a Let's Player now, more and more, I'm starting to kind of learn that and figure all that out, so. Zelda 2, however, Zelda 2 I think I could do in a regular Let's Play format. But see, once I start Zelda, I'm going to want to go ham. I know that's what's going to happen, you know? So... I don't know. I've got other games I've been requested to do. Like Earthbound was one of them. Some of my friends have been asking me to get Earthbound over and done with, and that's probably gonna be, man, would that be? I think that's gonna be a little bit longer than Chrono Trigger, and the side LP would be a little bit shorter than Mystic Quest probably. So, but maybe not. Maybe just about the same. I think those two games are similar in length. The first FF1 and Mystic Quest. First FF1, if you know what you're doing, it's not a tough game. It's got its parts, don't get me wrong, but... Sorry, went off on another rager about some stuff. We're fighting mushrooms. This is another new enemy, a shiitake. Of course, the young adult version Rue 1.6, I will say, at 16. Look, cool. This enemy's called Shit Take. Sweet. I didn't actually have a redneck ever. Had a redneck accent. I don't know why I did that as me mocking myself. Hey man, sweet. I mean, I am from Jacksonville, Florida, so that is what most of my family sounds like. I'm not sorry I said that. This is some resilient shrooms. Can we kill it? Thank you. And the other one pisses off. Alright, thank you. Checkpoints, Fang, Pedal. Getting the stuff, getting the goods. Yeah, you don't always get every item every time. And what is this way? I don't think this is the right way. No. No, I'm not going that way. I think that's the exit. Or a way out if you just want to exit at this point. Oh, look, and it respawned the monsters. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that one again. Seeing as how we have this battle right here to go through. Megasaur? I don't know if we saw him or not. I was talking. I mean, I'm sitting here looking right at the screen while I'm talking, and I'm going on a tale about my story, but it's like in my head I'm seeing something completely different. It's the Megasaurs now. Yes, definitely always hit them with lightning first, because they can have a pretty devastating fire breath attack. And if they get off, it can deal some pretty serious damage, so you don't want that to happen. Light them up first, get them all stunned, and then have your way. Have your way with the dinosaur, the big fat dinosaur. There we go, that worked very well against the Reptites. And he revives from the shock. So when you see that, make sure you turn it back on. Keep him in a stun lock. Absolutely. Defense power decreases when shocked. Thank you, helpful game. Hint. And then while he's in this state, just go all out and finish him off. I don't tend to use a whole lot of magic to continue that on his physical attack. Like I said, his defense stat goes way down once he's been electrocuted. Alright, save point here. Shelter up. And make sure, yeah, save on that. Alright. What have we here? What's he talking about? What do you have? The apes have arrived. You're nothing like Isla. Tell me what this is at once. Yeah, I'll tell you about the key. Liars, no one would talk that easily. This is lucid. No, I'm serious. That's a time travel key. That's a time gate. You don't believe me? Please, allow me to show you as I piss off, so I don't have to fight this. It's big-ish. It's got little tiny little legs. Look at it. Look at my buff torso. Baby legs. Anyway, for the boss fight, Nizbel. Nizbel is a, not a tricky battle. He just hits hard. But, there's really nothing too much, about this. He will store your lightning energy, though. It's kind of an interesting, mechanism for a dinosaur-based, boss this time, but nothing you can do about it if you want to fight him. I mean, you can not use lightning, but you'll kind of just be, you know, shorting yourself a lot of extra damage you could be doing, so. Keep Robo ready for the heals, basically. Keep busting off a spin cut. Those things are nice. I didn't mention, I believe, when we got that, but that is one of the nicer techniques for Chrono. If you don't want to deal any elemental damage, you want to just do a straight-up physical technique, spin cut is decent for right now. There'll be another one later that's even better. There we go. Heal beam. Very nice. Yeah, even a single target's not too bad. That's better than freaking Aura, but not as good as Cure. Alright, so the lightning itself didn't do a whole lot, but it unlocked his defense. That's what's most important here. And it keeps him kind of in this loop here, where eventually I don't think he's going to do anything until he releases all that stored energy. But it sucks. It hurts. Oh, cleave to the face. God damn, her critical is critical. 2 times damage. Yeah, I guess that's what it does. Yeah, it does double the physical attack, I guess, without a critical hit. So it's kind of almost like Chrono's spin cut is a critical. Like it's like an every time guaranteed crit. But just based off the stat, I believe. Oh, there we go. Yikes. Pain. Immense amounts of pain. At least he's nice enough to kind of give us a round. I'm gonna zap him again, just in case. That will definitely put you into a stun-like mode. Shit, but I needed Chrono, I think. Well, we'll take care of Robo first. We'll just do the 1x1s. That could work too. You know, really not that terribly far down. So yeah, I didn't realize like just Robo was. He was the only one below 100. That's really the only time that I want to make sure that I'm not completely effing myself there either. Alright. Yep, we'll just do the single targets. Ooh, did I need to? Did I do? Is that in order? Okay, good. I wasn't sure if he had already. Oh no, I don't think it turns off until he releases the charge. So yeah, that's really gonna be it. Oh shit, Isla might be in trouble here. Hang on, Isla. No, not enough. Oh god, Robo my healer is almost done, and his defense is back on. Okay, we're in crisis mode here. Let's see. Tonics. Yeah, give that to Robo. Glad I bought this tonics before I left. Glad I got some revives on hand. Chrono's looking a little light in the HP department. Shit. Ooh, that's a tight one. Stop. Okay, maybe I should have taken off that relic. The relic is doing nothing good for me right now. Oh god. All right. Another tonic. Take care of Isla. 200 points. Okay. She's stabilized. Robo, what you got? Please heal me. Someone heal me. Okay. Thanks for the kiss. Holy crap. That was close shit. I'm still not out of it, though. Even that, it's like all his attacks are just multi-targets. Alright, yep. Do a little self-healing. I think he's almost done. We're definitely getting near the end of this fight. Just keep the cycle going. Keep the loop going. Keep zapping him. Restore your health up to about as high as you can before he releases the shock on you. And then start the cycle again. Do we not? Maybe we don't have the dual technique. Maybe that's why I'm not using it. Either way, I still like it. It's very economic, his heal. His heal is good for this area. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Take that. Now die into oblivion with you. Hope you didn't have any ancestors or anything like that. Or I hope you didn't have any children to talk about you later. Hint, hint, wink, wink. The apes beat Nisbel. Give us back our time key. We reptites will rule the world. Your days are numbered. Yeah, get on, get off my lawn. No damage detected. Awesome. An Isla will fight you anytime. And she's still hungover. Yay, hangover quest. We were hungover that whole quest. Awesome. I'll never forget you. Thanks. I'm so sorry for being a piece of shit, Chrono. I don't forgive you. I don't like you, Kino, and I probably never will. I'm sorry about that. No, actually, I'm not. No apologies this episode on the fucking Rooster Retro Show. Come again next time, Isla. Sure, I think we will. Thank you guys for watching Rooster Retro. My name is Roo, and we will see you on the next episode. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification icon to be notified of more. Thanks for watching. Peace.